Shasu, Shasu, Shasu. I am Kanaya, astro-numerologist, sound healer, and artist of the Shasu experience, and welcome to episode 42 of Numerality, where sound meets symbols and consciousness finds clarity. I will provide the numerality for the day, which will include the elemental energies, tarot, astrology, personal insights, and numerology. Now this week, Sunday, February 23rd, through Saturday, March 1st, 2025, we will be under the energy of the 9. We are also in a 9-year. The themes of the 9-year have to do with fires, sharp objects, physical health, fevers, inflammation, distant travel, accidents, weapons, tools, eruptions, and death. The number 9 is connected to the planet Mars, and Mars wants to initiate, it wants to activate, and it wants to move. The energy of the 9 consists of completion, dreams fulfilled, endings, inspiration, long trips, being a teacher, wisdom, broad-mindedness, competitiveness, compassion, independence, self-determining, charitable, being a humanitarian, and also brotherly love. Now, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the number 9 is depicted by the Hermit card, and that energy has to do with change, endings, charity, inspiration, seeking solitude, contemplation, lighting the way for others, inner wisdom, responsibility, humanity, faith, completion, endings, long journeys, fulfillment, and also dreams. This energy is connected to the sun, and the sun wants to integrate, it wants to express, it wants to also project. The energy of the Hermit card is also connected to the sign of Virgo, and Virgo acts in a manner that is analytically with the intention of separating into parts, and critically with the purpose of making a judgment. Now this week, as we begin to plan our steps and our goals, we look to the energy of the 9 to help us do that. So we can look to endings, we can look to long trips, we can look for ways in which we can teach, ways in which we can be a humanitarian, ways in which we can have faith and believe in ourselves, ways in which we could pay attention to our dreams, our daydreams included, and also ways in which we can see where we can take responsibility for the better this week. Now we can also look at this as week 4 of the month and begin to plan our steps from there. Now, for your highest good and your alignment of your actions, using the energy of the 4 has to do with foundation, practicality, service, devotion, organization, structure, work. And the 4 in the Rider-Waite Tarot has to do with the Emperor. The Emperor has to do with work, finances, building, practicality, structure, logic, reason, leadership, authority, creating order out of chaos, and making your own rules and having others obey them, fearlessness, energy, force, and drive. The Emperor has to do with Earth, which is our physical reality, and it also has to do with the sign of Aries, which acts assertively and urgently. Its qualities are direct, bold, with leadership, initiative, pioneering, and engineering. We can also look to the calendar date for guidance. Today is the 25th in the Rider-Waite Tarot. The 25 is the 25-7, and that is represented by the Knight of Wands. This energy is also the gem of the year, and this energy has to do with change of residence, trials, health, success after difficulty, determination and drive, self-confidence, charming, lovable, impulsiveness, travel, and having a fast life. This energy is connected to springtime, the spring season, and that has to do with the signs of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Now, the wands are about our spirit. It's what makes us feel alive. It's about our passions, movement, adventure, desire, technology, completion, enterprises, and our creativity. The element is active and denotes to movement and travel. Now, the number 7 is connected to inner growth, self-awareness, self-discovery, rest, faith, spirituality, intuition, inner knowing, thoughtfulness, isolation, mental analysis, technology, and discernment. The number 7 is connected to the planet Uranus. Uranus wants to deviate. It wants to create or originate or convert from within without destroying. It has an affinity to independence, eccentricities, inventors, unusual people, places, and things. The number 7 in the Rider-Waite Tarot is connected to the Chariot card, and that has to do with reflection, rest, health, vacations, victory, success, being in control, traveling, getting your way, using your willpower, and being assertive. The energy of the Chariot card is connected to the moon. The moon wants to respond. It wants to make a reply through the emotions. It wants to react, to undergo a change through the emotions, and it wants to regulate, to control, or adjust through rhythmic function. Now, with the calendar date being the 25/7, you may find that you are moving quickly towards your goals. You may find also that you are going with the flow today because of the number 7. Sevens often bring redirection, mental stimulation, and rest. You may find yourself reflecting on your process, and then making moves to achieve your goals from there. Now, on to the planetary ruler of the day. Now, today is Tuesday. Tuesday is ruled by the planet Mars, making it a Mars day. Mars wants to initiate, it wants to activate, and it wants to move. Now, on a Mars day, the activities you could find that'll best complement the energy will have to do with exercising, taking bold actions, going on adventures, competing with yourself or others, running errands, or completing tasks that require stamina and or energy. Now, on to the elements. Now, today's fire element, what is driving us, has to do with the 45/9, and that is the 5 of Cups. This energy has to do with old friends, partial gains, learning experiences, grief, sorrow, being sad, emotionally unsatisfied, being hard to please, and focusing on the negative. This energy is connected to the first decan of Scorpio, and Scorpio moves in a manner that is desiring with subtlety, passion, shrewdness, and tenacity. Mars wants to initiate, it wants to activate, and it also wants to move. Now, today is a 45/9 day, making it a 9 day. The nines are about completion, dreams fulfilled, endings, being of service, inspiration, long trips, philanthropy, compassion, selflessness, spiritual growth, broad-mindedness, competitive, independent, self-determining, and charitable. The number 9 is also connected to the Hermit card, and that has to do with change, endings, charity, inspiration, seeking solitude, contemplation, lighting the way for others, wisdom, responsibility, humanity, inner wisdom, faith, completion, endings, and dreams. The energy of the Hermit card is connected to the sun. The sun wants to integrate, it wants to express, it wants to project, and the Hermit card is also connected to the sign of Virgo, which acts in a manner of examining with productivity, thoroughness, memory, precision, and evaluation. Now, the 45/9 being the fire element today, what's driving us lets me know our willingness to be aware of our goals and knowing when it's time to leave something behind is what is driving us today. Now, this energy can come with sadness. However, it is important to embrace the elevation and moving forward with our new goals, focusing on what we do want to bring into our new reality and what we want to leave behind is going to prompt us to understand what it is that we can no longer hold on to at this time. Now, we have learned so much from our journey thus far on acting as if we are already the person that we want to be. So whatever habits, thoughts, ideas, and perspectives that we are, or people, places, and things that we are holding on to may be inharmonious to the energies that we need to be this new person that we are wanting to be. So understanding that we may have to leave certain people, places, and things behind is what is driving us today. And knowing that there is something more out there for us is what is also driving us today. Now, today's air element, the impression that we are giving in the conscious realm of others has to do with the 70, and in the Rider-Waite, that is the 77 energy, and that has to do with the 2 of Pentacles. Now, the 2 of Pentacles has to do with partnerships, travel, business, juggling finances and demands, working 2 jobs, the ups and downs of life, playing with money, doing something you enjoy, turning a hobby into a career, having fun at work, winning without much effort, and balancing work and many projects at once. Now, the Pentacles are about the earth, our environment. It's about our body, nature, our land, our work, money, business, our possessions, our health, and our home and security. Now, the air element being the Two of Pentacles lets me know that others may see us as being disorganized today, outgrowing our job and our responsibilities. We could also be seen as juggling too many things at one time, and we could also be seen as unreliable. Now, on the other hand, others could see us as juggling and balancing our money and responsibilities appropriately. Others could find us successful in work and career, and we could also be seen as hardworking and also having the ability to adapt in all situations. Now, today's earth element, what's supporting us, what can assist us in balancing the air element, has to do with the Two of Swords. And this is the 5611 energy in the Rider-Waite Tarot. Now, this has to do with balance, decisions, cooperation, staying calm, avoiding rocking the boat, staying out of trouble, avoid getting emotionally involved, being objective and impartial, being passive or detached, to keep the peace, avoiding conflicts, acting uninterested. This energy is connected to the first decan of Libra, and that is the signature of Venus. Venus wants to relate, it wants to unite, and it wants to connect. Now, the swords are about air. It's about our thoughts, our emotions, mental activity, our ideas, conflict, war, grief, justice, secrets, injustice, right and wrong. The element is active. Now, the earth element being the Two of Wands lets me know that if we find ourselves defending our new stance or merely excuse me, or merely sticking by it in our interactions today, we are to be more in a space of calm and confidence and making balanced decisions and not hasty ones. The Two of Swords is about being cognizant of your surroundings and avoid getting too emotionally involved, being impartial and or acting uninterested when it comes to protecting your emotions. Now, the water element for this month, the lesson for this month, has to do with the Justice card, and that has to do with tests, legal dealings, quick decisions, balance, fairness, doing what's right, and being impartial, seeing all sides of a situation and making decisions based on facts rather than emotions. Now, this energy will help us again all throughout the day with keeping a cool, calm, balanced energy as we interact with ourselves and interact with people and our environment today. Now, because today is a 9-day, the number 9 is compatible with the number 6, and the number 6 is considered ideal and nurturing, is a very nurturing match for the number 9 due to its compassion and family-oriented nature. Just like the number 9, the number 6 is deeply caring for loved ones and it values harmony. They are natural caregivers who can provide 9 with the emotional support and grounding that they sometimes need. The energies that are compatible with the number 9 is also the number 2. The number 2 is sensitive and empathetic. It's a wonderful match for the kind-hearted number 9. These individuals are known for their high emotional intelligence and gentle natures. The number 2 can appreciate number 9's selfless spirit and often share a similar compassion for others. The pair may find common ground and forms a mutual desire for harmony and kindness. Now, the number 5 is also compatible with the number 9. The number 5 is a adventurous energy with a love for freedom and exploration, and it can add excitement and spontaneity to the number 9's life. The number 9 is focused on humanitarian activities, and the number 5 brings a fresh, adventurous outlook that encourages 9 to express life in new ways where they can have fun while serving communities. Now, another number that is compatible with the number 9 is the number 7. And the number 7 is solitude loving, it's introspective, it's thoughtful, It's an energy that values its inner wisdom and spiritual growth. This number resonates well with the number 9 because of the compassionate attitude and idealism, and together they can create a relationship that is rich in intellectual and spiritual depth. Now, on to the astrology. Now, the sun is in Pisces from February 18th through March 20th. Pisces is a mutual water sign. It is the 12th sign of the zodiac. Pisces moves in a manner of believing, hospitality, mindless compassion, fluidity, and restraint. Pisces are intuitive, impressionable, and highly imaginative. Pisces is connected to the planet Neptune, and Neptune wants to refine, detect, and also transcend. The moon is currently in Aquarius at 2 degrees, giving it a signature of Uranus. Uranus wants to deviate, to depart from what is usual and ordinary. It wants to create and or originate that which is different, and it wants to convert from within without destroying. Uranus has an affinity to originality, independence, eccentricity, aerial matters, and unusual people, places, and things. Now, Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. It is a fixed air sign. The rulers are Uranus and Saturn. Aquarius qualities work in a manner that is indifferent with an apparent impartiality or lack of concern, and unconventionality with a strong feeling for the unusual. Now on to the moon transits and planetary aspects. Now at 5:32 a.m., the moon in Aquarius will conjunct Pluto in Aquarius, and this aspect brings introspection, revelation, and uncovering hidden truths or repressed emotions. Embrace the darker aspects of yourself with compassion and understanding to facilitate true transformation. At 7:02 a.m., Mercury in Pisces will conjunct Saturn in Pisces. This energy creates a blend of intuition and discipline, enhancing your ability to communicate creatively while also focusing on practical outcomes. This aspect encourages a thoughtful approach to problem solving, but may also lead to internal tension between dreamy ideas and the need for structure. Now at 9:33 a.m., Mercury in Pisces will semi-sextile Chiron in Aries, and this transit may cause communication to become more intuitive and sensitive, allowing for deeper emotional insights. This aspect encourages healing through expressing vulnerabilities and addressing past wounds in a compassionate manner. Now at 9:52 a.m., the moon in Aquarius will semi-square Saturn in Pisces. Now you may experience tension between your emotional needs and responsibilities. This aspect can lead to feelings of restriction or frustration, urging you to find a balance between your desire for freedom and demands of reality. All these times are Eastern Standard Time. Now at 10:15 a.m., the moon in Aquarius will semi-square Mercury in Pisces. Now this transit indicates a conflict between your emotions, thoughts, leading to potential misunderstandings in communication. You may feel torn between your innovative ideas and emotional responses, which can create tension in expressing yourself clearly. At 1:33 p.m., the sun in Pisces will semi-sextile the moon in Aquarius, and that excuse me, and that energy indicates an interaction between your core identity and your emotional responses. This aspect encourages you to make minor adjustments to harmonize your feelings with your personal desires, fostering growth and self-awareness. Now, at 1:37 p.m., Mercury in Pisces will biquintile Lilith in Libra. Now, this energy suggests a creative and intuitive communication style that may struggle with balancing emotional depth and the need for harmony in relationships. This aspect can enhance your ability to empathize with others while also highlighting the importance of expressing your true feelings without a fear of disrupting peace. Now at 3:22 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will quintile Chiron in Aries, and this energy suggests a time for creative emotional healing, where innovative approaches to personal wounds can emerge. This aspect encourages you to explore unique ways to express your feelings and address deep-seated insecurities. At 6:54 p.m., again Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Aquarius will sextile Venus in Aries, and this indicates a time of enhanced emotional connection and understanding in relationships, fostering independent thoughts while celebrating each other's uniqueness. This aspect encourages open communication and can lead to a nurturing environment where both partners feel valued and appreciated. Now at 9:33 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will trine Jupiter in Gemini, and this transit indicates a harmonious flow of energy that enhances your intellectual capabilities and humanitarian spirit. You may feel more optimistic, curious, and eager to express your individuality while connecting with others and pursuing new ideas. Now, at 10:16 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will semi-square the North Node in Pisces, and this transit suggests a period of emotional tension where your instincts may conflict with your future goals. You may feel pulled between your need for independence and the desire to connect with others, making it essential to find a balance between personal freedom and collaboration. Ultimately, today we look to direct our energy into more fulfilling ventures, leaving behind the old to pursue something much bigger than ourselves. Thank us for listening. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Feel free to email me. I will leave my email in the description box. Until the next experience, be well and enjoy. Peace.